It wouldn't let me restart it. But a couple of guys just left. It didn't seem like they really cared that I was here. Here comes another person. Just like running out or running somewhere. People leaving. They might be running over to the other parking lot. Coming out of these doors right here. It's hard to see them. They have like special jackets on, hard hats. Wonder if that's where you need certain equipment when you work in certain rooms, I'm assuming. Person's like unrolling an extension cord. But you can see inside, that's where they take them. When they get here, the truck goes in there. They hang them up by their feet. You can see the hooks or whatever they call them. They hang them up by their feet, and they go up into the next room. I'm not sure exactly how they kill them. I'm assuming that they get stunned. It's probably all automated.
All right.
Yeah. You like working here?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do here?
Yeah.
Mechanic?
Yeah.
There's some people there. I think they were unrolling a hose or a extension cord or something like that. Wonder if that guy would have told me some more information. Should have asked him some more questions. There's a forklift over there throwing something in the trash. But there's all the refrigerated trucks. They take them over there to store them. I think they clean them out. There's some hoses I've seen last time I was here. Maybe they're just on break. Some people left, but this guy's just sitting in his car. So maybe he's going to go back in. Yeah, I'm assuming they'll bring in a couple of trucks in the next few hours. These are what they look like, the trailers. Just these cages. They have a whole bunch of them down here. They have these big fans. It's kind of hard to see them now. There's like big fans down there in between some of the trailers that I guess keep them cool during the summertime. And they have a whole row of them over here too. The one on the end looks new. Most of the stuff here is really old and nasty though. That guy's going back in. He said he's a mechanic, a maintenance guy. I'm trying to close the gate. Last time they did this, they broke it, or it didn't work. He's asking if I'm leaving. He doesn't realize that I just got here. I wanted them to close the gate because now when they bring some turkeys, they'll have to stop. Guess they got everything fixed last time. Plus, I can probably record right through that. I can see right through that anyway. It's kind of funny. He's waving. Guy's waving. I don't think he realizes I can see right through it. Kind of funny. They can't get it to close all the way. Guess it just stops there. And the security room is down that way. Yeah, Peekaboo. He was playing with me. Is he gonna get his phone out and record me? These guys think it's funny. Horrible people. It's a turkey slaughterhouse. If you look in there, that's where they bring the trucks in. You can see all the I've just been calling them hooks. They're just whatever they like stick their feet in them. Just like some pieces of metal that hang off that belt. And they hook their feet in there and it goes into the next room. I'm assuming they stun them and then they kill them. Oh, this guy's talking to him. The maintenance guy. You like working here? Yeah. What do you do? Whatever you want. Yeah. Do you kill the turkeys?
What?
Do you kill the turkeys?
Want to start doing that?
No, I respect animals. From my estimates, they kill about 8,000 turkeys a day. I'm assuming it's a lot more. Obviously around like Thanksgiving, Christmas. No, I'm in Pennsylvania, but it might be the same. Might be the same company. I don't know. This is the main slaughterhouse here, and then they have another building that's like down the road. I think they just store the dead animals and until they're ready to ship them out to wherever they're going. They like lease all these trucks. How do you kill the turkeys here?
I don't do that. I'm in a whole different department.
Yeah. Well, I just mean, how do they do it? Do you know how they do it? Oh, they can shut it more. There it goes. Last time I was here, it was all messed up. They couldn't get it to close. And on the other one down there, I think they tried to. There's another gate down there. They tried to close it and it broke. They had like 5 maintenance guys come out and try and fix it. Basically, one guy fixed it, and the other 4 guys just stood around. Yeah, they think it's funny. Fucked up people. Here's a feather. These feathers just line the whole street. They end up in people's yards. Like, this is somebody's house right here. This is somebody's property in their barn. It's actually for sale. First time I was here, I don't think it was for sale. So it's just, they recently put it on the market. And then right behind all those trailers, it's just a bunch of houses too. And it smells horrible. I don't know how anyone could live right next to a slaughterhouse like this. It smells so bad. Just rained really hard before I got here, so there would be more feathers all over the place. But the rain washed the feathers down the street. But I still saw a bunch when I was walking up here. Farm fresh turkey products. As far as I know, it's just Plainville Farms. I don't know exactly who it's owned by. It's owned by another company or another name. I know they get their turkeys from a whole bunch of different farms to bring them here to slaughter them. And then they're talking about me. I can still see them behind the fence there. It's kind of hard to see with the light. Yeah, actually, I was trying to do that, and for some reason, it was just like a gray screen. It wasn't reloading the stream. I think because went into Mel and Steve's stream, it did something with it and messed it up. So I had to restart another stream. But didn't really miss anything. I'll probably just delete the first one because I went around and showed the same kind of stuff. People came out on this one. They actually saw me here. They saw me when I was with Mel and Steve. If you see me on Mel and Steve's stream and I'm like looking around, it's because all these people came out and were walking by me. But I literally just got here, and they're talking about if I'm leaving yet. I plan to be here for a long time. So thanks for being here. It looked like the views ticked up for a minute, but now it dropped back down. Still standing behind the fence there. I was thinking about trying to walk in before they all came out here. I don't know if I would have gotten very far. Yeah, they just were laughing at me. I don't think they're really too mad that I'm here. I'm just gonna stand out here, I guess, since they tried to close the gate. I mean, there's still a big hole in the gate. I could just walk in there if I wanted to, but I can see through it. It's not really hiding anything. And you can see them standing back there right through the gate there. Showing him his phone or something. Oh, there's the security guard.
I don't know what you're doing here, but hi.
Hi. She can't do anything. Yeah, you can see right behind her. That's the room that they take them in. So last time I was here, they had a truck in there that they just finished unloading, and they were pulling the dead ones out and throwing them into a little bin at the back of the truck. They were throwing them in there by their necks, by their wings, and but yeah.
What are you doing? You're not be close without my permission.
On public road. I don't need to ask her for her permission.
If you could go online, you don't have my permission to do it. I don't want to know.
Last time I was here, the security guard, he stood right here. The security guard stood right here in front of the gate. He talked to me a little bit, but he told me I was able to stand here. They let me stand here for hours. So I want to see what they do this time. Is she going to call the police? She's walking away. She's going to go back over here. But I'm on the shoulder of a public road. I'm not on their property. They tried to say that the whole street was their property last time I was here. And that's not right, because people drive up and down the street all the time. It's not a private road or anything like that. Axel, that's funny. I think it's pretty messed up that these feathers are in everybody's yard. Like whoever lived here on that property, the barn, the house is right behind the barn there. On a regular day, you'll just see feathers everywhere, even down. So like a lot of the trucks come down this street and it's just houses. As soon as you get past those lights, it's just houses on both sides, and they just have white feathers all through their yard. And when I go to Gettysburg, sometimes you'll see the white feathers all throughout Gettysburg, the main road right through the circle. So they bring them through there at night, and they bring them here. So there'll probably be some trucks coming in the next couple hours. Oh man, I think the smell is really bad. I brought a mask this time so I can cover my face up. It's got teeth on it. It smells horrible. The wind just shifted or something and started blowing right to me. Oh, somebody's going up the steps now trying to get a picture of me or something. Or just watching me. That's the same guy, I think. So check this place out, actually. Go to PETA Investigations and search PETA Investigations, New Oxford, Pennsylvania. And this place will come up. They got exposed last year. It was like a dozen people, I think, including a supervisor, and it was about 150 charges. It was one of the biggest investigations in the country. I can hear him laughing. And he's like up top there. I asked him what he does here, and he said, "Whatever I want." Fucking retard. I shouldn't say that. Yeah, so now look, they're all standing there. It's like 4 of them. They're like, "What do we do?" There's a guy out there with the phone. He's recording me. I hear the forklift. Maybe it's just the trucks. It's loud. I think maybe it's just those refrigerator trucks. I wonder what the green lights mean. 2 of them have green lights and one of them's a red light. Surprised they didn't close that door. That garage door. So you can see up top where they... It's hard for me to point to it. Up top there where all those like hooks are. What's up, Erwin? Maybe I can go grab the link and put it in the chat. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah, I should, let's see. Got to get on my other phone. You telling me to leave? You like to abuse animals? All right, there we go. That's the link to the investigation. You can check it out. Man, they're really triggered that I'm here. A lot more than when I was here during the day. Thanks for the subs. Like I already got a couple of subs. It's pretty fucked up what they do here. I think when I'm wearing the mask too, that keeps people like interested. Like, what's this guy doing? It's not just my face. Like, there she is again. Oh, she just jumped behind them. She's jumped behind them shipping container. And that guy up there, he's just watching me. I'm not going on their property though. Gay. You think it's gay to stand up the animals? Stand up for the animals? It smells so bad. It's not very windy at all. So it's kind of weird. Doesn't smell as bad as it did a few minutes ago. That guy definitely doesn't do any work. He's just standing up there smoking. He was drinking something and just now he's smoking. When I first got here, there was a guy just like sitting in his car over here until 2 o'clock, and then he went and grabbed his backpack and left. So he wasn't doing any work either. Just a lot of people just sitting around doing nothing. Last time I was here, there was a bunch of people down there, like hiding in a truck. I don't see the truck this time. It was a smaller truck that you could go into the back of. And I saw a guy go in there, and I was wondering what he was doing. He was in there for a little while, and the next thing you know, like 4 guys came out of there. I don't know what they were doing. They were in there for a while. Now it's coming down. I see them all walking back and forth behind the fence. Oh, there she is. She's pretty easy to spot. He's just recording me. He's not even security. Maybe he's a supervisor. I know the supervisor during the day, it's a woman. She came out both the other times I was here, bossing people around. So I guess maybe he's the supervisor. I would doubt it though, just the way he acts. Yeah, they closed there. That's good. I talked to one of the people that live near here, and he said that there's a rumor that they're going to expand this facility, build a whole nother building. I hope they don't. She's so triggered by me being here. She's playing peekaboo with me like the other guy was. He just said he'll watch. She just said she's gonna go do something. He said he'll watch. Of course he'll watch. So he could just sit up there and smoke and do nothing. Yeah, turkeys are awesome animals. I used to have a pet turkey, so this is special to me. Turkeys have a special place in my heart, and this place breaks my heart. It's the maintenance guy. That's the guy that told on me for being here, I think. See him hitting his vape. That's what he's doing. Must have been on break. I think that guy just came back. I was talking about. He left at 2, just came back. If it's the same guy, he was gone for an hour. It's a long break. This is a small town. This place probably employs a lot of people in this town. That would be my guess. Oh. But there's other jobs. Doesn't look like the same kind of car. Looks like a different car. Maybe it's just the next person coming in. It seems like some type of like a maintenance room here that guy parks next to. And I came down off the steps because I walked too far away. He couldn't see me. Oh, there he is. He poked his head back up. Stand up on the roof. I brought my drone. I might take my drone up at some point. Now he called somebody. He's on the phone with someone. The death trailers. From my guess, they can fit hundreds of turkeys in these. Maybe 500 to 700 turkeys in each trailer. I mean, if they cram them in there, they probably fit up maybe 700 turkeys in one of the trailers. He's over there now. So I would think they do maybe 10 up to 10 trailers a day. Maybe a little bit more. See, it's a public road. People are just driving by. That person's like in the middle of the road too. Oh, are they pulling into the parking lot down there? No. Just driving by. Now he's back in the same spot he was. Wonder who's in this other car. They never got out. They're just watching me. Wonder if it's a security lady. I'm gonna put my phone up here and check some of the other streams. I got my other phone so I can check. See what everybody else is up to. Oh, did Mel and Steve have the same problem that I had? Because they started another stream too.
The most innocent, vulnerable animals to exploit them.
Yeah.
They wouldn't bully a lion, right? They wouldn't bully a tiger because they wouldn't be able to win.
Yeah. You look exactly that. You look at the animals who are exploited. They're all animals who are easy to exploit, right? Renee, thank you so much for putting that in the chat.
Thank you.
SOKKO or Soko TS. I probably pronounced that so wrong. I apologise for my pronunciation. But there it is. Anyone, just copy and paste that into Google and have a look and do some research on that.
Oh, how do I turn that off?
Someone says you like to. We need to realise this, because if it was the other way around, if we were the victim, what would we be saying to the oppressor? What would we be saying leather, vegan. Crow, go to town22.com. They're going to provide you with meal plans.
40 is always killing it.
They'll also point you towards plant-based, everything that you're looking for, whether it be food, clothing.
Everybody wants to hear his story. He's got the best story because, like, he knows he worked in places like this. Oh, his services. I'm surprised my service is okay.
Yeah, and if you don't know about the dairy industry and you want a quick 5-minute video, go to Dairy is Scary on YouTube. Dairy is Scary by Aaron. You can go check that out, and you can see what happens in the dairy industry. How horrific it is. Eggs are or heads that are
Somebody's in his stream saying gay. Different people. It's like they can't come up with anything better than that.
What happens when you're laying eggs every day, rather than the 12 to 15 you might have been laying in the early 1900s, it's over 300 now today. And so what happens is they leach iron, calcium, suffer from osteoporosis. They're frail. You can flick their leg and it would break. That's what they're going through, guys. That's what they're suffering through.
That's so sad.
Just from laying eggs every single day.
I made a post earlier that has some pictures from a local turkey farm. There's actually a turkey farm that's like maybe 45 minutes away from here. It's the oldest turkey farm in the country. It's really crazy about some of the farms around here. So I saw, and it's family owned. It's a local family owned turkey farm. And it's just a big factory farm. And they have a bunch of other animals too. And they have like 4 or 5 different like buildings all in the same area. And it looked like they kill some of their own animals right there. But they probably also send turkeys to this place, I would assume. And there's a couple of other turkey farms over near Gettysburg, which makes sense because I always see feathers in Gettysburg. And then there's one not too far from here, actually. It's in New Oxford.
I was there trying to protect the public. Had I known I could live here, I would have left that place a long time. Please smash like, hit subscribe, with all your friends. We're live all day.
See you, Axel. Thanks for being here.
Many different places in the world, many different slaughterhouses all over the world. We're trying to raise awareness.
So who's this guy getting out of his car now?
What is it? 150 million vegans?
Yeah, 150 million vegans. There's somewhere between like 150 on the high end. It could be like 200 million vegans in the world. That's more people than there is in Russia, or more people than there is in Mexico. There's about 230 million Christians in the U.S. So that guy's just going into work or something now. Guy that was in the car right there. He's done. Now there's a couple people up on the roof watching me. Yeah, Tone just put in the other chat. That's over 22 billion animals that we save every year. All of us vegans. We save billions of animals a year. Oh man, it smells horrible. Why does it come in waves like that? I can smell it really bad, even through my little mask I'm wearing.
Why would you do that to an innocent animal? Healthy is fine.
Oh, they got a camera there. What are they moving?
Keep them organics and stuff.
Let's see, I could show you.
No, because Frankie, like, if you understand the definition, it's not just an
Somebody just came out and moved that camera. They moved it up a little bit because it was like pointing at the ground. There's another one right there on the corner. So I guess they moved it up so you could see me a little bit better. But watch, I can probably just move right over here. Like now I'm out of range for the camera. And there's just two people just sitting up there. So even if I just walked in there, they couldn't really do anything except trespass me. Just tell me to leave. If they were smart, they would have already told me that. But nobody that works here is smart, apparently. And that probably explains why they work here. I would never work in a place like this. That room's like the last thing that all the turkeys ever see. They go in there and never come back out. So sad. Let's see. This guy's just watching me. He's just recording me. Oh, now they're closing the door. That's what I was waiting for. Triggered by compassion. So many people get triggered by compassion. It's crazy. I can wait out here all morning. What's up, Hannah? Thanks for coming back. Just set you guys in here for a second. It's going to be a lot of streams today. They said I think it's less people than last time. I thought it was going to be a lot more. So that kind of sucks. It's going to be less people now than the last one, but Let's see, I can kind of turn this a little bit so everything's wet out here. My whole tripod's wet from the fog. Watch some of these guys. Man, they got a lot of trolls in their channel. Mel and Steve, that's kind of fucked up. I should probably stop cussing. That's probably why I don't get a lot of views, because I don't watch my mouth. There's just two people standing up there doing nothing. A lot of meat flakes. I like how 40's got his set up in front of Mel and Steve. So he just like moved over and you could see Mel and Steve behind him. Yeah. So they traded off. That guy just left. Now the other person's just sitting up there watching me.
Come on, guys.
Did you guys see who was the first person that they introduced? I don't know who it was. In Mel and Steve's description at the bottom, they have the link, a link tree to all the people that are going to be streaming today. But I don't know who the first person was. They just brought Alex on, so he's going to start soon. They only got Jeremy in the U.S. I'm also in the U.S., but they got me at the bottom. Let's see. Was it? I'll just go through and like everyone. Axel's on here. Camp Beagle. Let's see. I'll just start at the top and go through ones that I don't know. Kane's going to be live later. The Happy Hippie. Plant Geezer. Vegan Fairy. I'm not subbed to her. So that'll be a new one for me. Camp Beagle. Camp Beagle is live now. Let me check that out.
There's a comment here.
If you guys aren't,
Come and speak to the camera.
if you guys aren't following,
Security guard. They've run away. Don't ya? It's the only place I've ever known you put a camera.
the Camp Beagle. It's hard to see their stream. But he's yelling at somebody. Now they're just sitting up there on the steps watching me. Let's see. A lot of new people. Some people that just got over 50 subscribers. Doesn't even have a video yet. Adam Tomlinson. Axel. Laws Bradley. That might be the person they introduced first. just subbed. Check them out. He's only got a couple people in his stream. It looks like they just brought that truck in. They're backing it up into this. It's really weird how they have the trucks. They back up into those like little garage, like little spaces, walls on each side. Damn, imagine if your name was on the side of one of these death trailers. That's kind of crazy. Why would you ever put your name on the side of it? All right, let's go through and see some of the other. He just barely has 50 subscribers. Vegan Talks was in my stream the other day. So they should be live later. The Soy Tan Man. Is my audio still okay? Yeah. It's going through my earbud. It might die soon. That guy kind of looks like me. That's funny. Oh, the bodybuilding vegan. He's going to be live today, too. He's cool. I've talked to him a couple times. And then Matthew Kittle. Last time I was watching Kane defends animals, and that got a little heated. Somebody came outside from the slaughterhouse and, like, kept coming at him. Definitely harassing him. And then Alex, Activism, if you guys were in his stream maybe last week. What's up, Martin? Alex Activism had somebody, like, take his hat almost. That was a little crazy. See if I can get to his stream. He just started. Oh, he's not even live yet, so he'll probably be live in a minute. Like somebody's riding a scooter. An electric bike. That's cool. Like a big electric bike. Damn, Alex has 570 subscribers. He had less than me a couple of weeks ago. Now he's got more than double I do. He's doing really good with his channel. Getting it in front of a lot of people. That's really cool. He's been posting a couple videos. That's what I should do. I should probably record a little bit with my other phone and post a video instead of just the live stream. Yeah, that would be cool if Chip goes live. There's probably a lot of other people that are going to be live that's not on the list. I'm Caroline is at the top also. I didn't say her, but she's on here too. I think I read everybody off.
hours. We've had this catalogue night and day in our big kitchen for 4 years, folks. People come at 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock.
I don't know what he's talking about.
People come 1 o'clock. We know the background. Like, they're just incredible humanoids, and I really appreciate them, and I'm glad you're
Chip.
here supporting them.
Chips and Melon Steve stream right now.
Thanks, guys.
Donate to these guys.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
These guys, support these guys. Please go to their Patreon.
I understand if you got to go to bed.
Subscribe to them. I want them full-time activists. That's what we need. They push it. They're already full-time activists. They just need to be, I think, supported better. I think we need full-time.
Very kind.
So I just push them out a little bit.
Yes, I should be sleeping now too, right? But I'm a professional sleeper. That's my main job. I'm really strict about my bedtime and when I get up in the morning. But this was a little bit more important. I really want to show some of the turkeys. So I really hope a couple of, I don't hope that a couple of trucks come through, because I actually felt really good when I was here last time. I was here for 5 hours last time and I didn't see one truck. And that actually made me feel really good. But another electric bike. That was like the same as the last one. They're kind of cool. They're like big electric bikes. So if I don't see any trucks, then I honestly, I would be kind of happy about that. But I don't want them to like change the time that they bring it in. I can only stay until 6, and then I have to leave. So hopefully they don't push it back. But I don't think they would change their times just because one person is here, just standing outside. But I don't know. Maybe. My turkey's name was Gobbles. Used to call him Sergeant Gobbles. It was a girl. She was really cool. So turkeys have a special place in my heart. This place really pisses me off. Sorry. Sometimes when I try to flip my camera around, it just cuts the stream out. So there's 2 people up there now. What is that person wearing? I don't know. Was that like an apron or something? I don't know. It looked kind of weird. Maybe it's just a big jacket. And it smells really bad again. Maybe I should just walk down more. I can walk down here and show you guys the loading dock. So all the turkeys go in this way. They go into that. There's a maintenance guy. Go into that garage door there. And then they come out down here. The refrigerated trucks back up to the spot. The gate's open. Hope nobody messes with my stuff. I'm gonna leave it there for a minute. Now he can't see me, so he's probably, yeah, look, he's going up to the different part so you can see me now. But Look at all the trucks they got. It's just lined with trucks down there. They're running, so maybe they have stuff in them. But this is the other parking lot down here. And the security station is right there. But most of the people, when they come here, they go up this ramp and they go inside there. That's where they pack the dead bodies. This is like an office, I guess, here. During the day, this is all filled with cars. So here's the loading docks. We got 2 trucks in there. 3 trucks, but I don't know if they're actually loading that one on the end. They probably just store stuff in it. And then they got, is that trash or something? Waiting to take out. And one time I saw somebody come with their kid, and they took their kid in there. So when you get here, if you're an employee, you park over there and you have to come through that gate, or that, I don't know what it's called. I think it spins around or something like that. But you got to come in and walk right in front of the security guard. But they leave these gates open. Like, this gate's open. This is the one that broke last time I was here. And then I came up here and they tried to shut this gate and it like jammed. They had a bunch of shit in the way or something like that. Oh, he's waving at me. There's the death trailers. Just waiting. God, it smells. It smells so bad. Kind of gives me a headache. More feathers in the road. Here's some of the little ones. And it just rained. It just rained really hard before I got here. Otherwise there would be feathers everywhere. But it's the road's on like a hill, kind of. Not very steep, but I'm sure it rained really hard. And actually I was down there, but I wasn't actually I wasn't where the road's at the lowest point. Probably washes all the feathers down into the woods there. But I actually walked by a storm drain and there was just a pile of feathers there that all just washed up. So sad. Turkeys normally have beautiful feathers. They show up here and they're like, they only have half of their feathers. They're like half bald. A lot of the feathers are like covered in poop. They switch it out. he went. And it stinks. Set you guys back here for a minute. Check on some of the other streams, see what everybody else has going on. I'm assuming the trucks might not get here until maybe 5 o'clock. So that's almost 4 o'clock. Maybe 4 or 5. Hopefully before 6, because I'm gonna be leaving around 6. What's my battery at? Hopefully these people don't take violence home with them, you know. I'm sure some of them do. You get so desensitized to killing animals, chopping them up into little pieces. It's pretty crazy. They're introducing Plant Geezer now. He's going live. Everyone in the UK. Morning for them, so they're all going live. Then some people in the US will be going live later. Vegan Stoner lady, she'll be doing outreach later. I think on TikTok though. And then Jeremy, he's on the East Coast like I am, but he'll probably be on like a regular time, not in the middle of the night. Vegan Sign Guy might also be on later, probably around the same time as Jeremy. He was part of it last time, but he might not be because he kind of cut back a little bit. Said he was just going to be doing Saturdays. Chugging that drink, whatever he was drinking earlier.
Empty truck.
Empty truck. Is it empty or is it too far?
Oh damn. There's a truck there.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Was
stream,
that empty, Jake?
stream's kind of cutting out. Oh, there's a truck that just passed them. That was 40.
Those of you in the chat that are considering going vegan, there's a few reasons why you would. Just look at some of the comments here that you
He's got so many trolls in his chat.
looking at innocent beings saying delicious. Like, what does that say about someone's mentality, right? How messed up do you have to be to say something like that?
Alex is live now.
Process that you have to get those products.
And look at the tree behind
so
him.
The dairy industry, you have to forcibly impregnate the cow. So by doing that, you extract the seed from the wool. Work out how much of that.
That guy hasn't done anything for over an hour except stand up there and watch me. They clearly don't do a lot of work here. But hey, that's a good thing. They're just wasting money.
Them slaves inside. Jake had some come past where he was as well. This injustice is happening worldwide.
Not me, Jake. It was Plank User Jake.
Worldwide, so push the live stream.
They both had trucks going by at the same time.
So yeah, go over and follow Jake's channel. Go to the link tree and check this live stream out. Someone said, what country is this? So we're in the UK. Yeah, it is actually, yeah. We've got Pennsylvania, USA. We've got Toronto, Canada. We've got
Thanks,
somewhere
everyone.
else in the USA. Where is John? We are in the UK Slaughterhouse for cows. Dairy cows predominantly here today. If you didn't already know dairy cows come in, the majority of them are pregnant because they get sold how much they weigh. So a lot of them get randomly killed or have their babies cut out of them once they've been killed. It's absolutely
Strange day. Outside the slaughterhouse doing outreach right now because when you're here,
She's doing the same thing as me, showing people. Showing the other streams. Her stream. Stuff. Looks like a couple other people jumped in. So here, I'll show you the guys that are watching me. Oh, now the other person left. So that guy's been watching me the whole time. Show you the new trailer they just got, it looks like. Yeah, Plank User is also Jake. This is what they bring the turkeys in though, just these little cages. Put a couple of them in there at a time. They got a whole bunch of them. It's crazy. It's so sad. And that one looks new. And then they have more over here. So you can see the fans. I was talking about the fans earlier. See, they have some fans in between. So if it's really hot, blow some air on them, I guess. If they need to put them over there before they take them inside. I don't know. Now somebody's watching me all the way down there. I think that might be the security guard, because that's kind of where the security station is. And they moved the camera. They moved that camera up to see me better, I guess. Yeah, or went there. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, get some sleep. I'm gonna go home and crash. I might, when I go home and get some sleep after I get up, I might do like a hangout stream. Like later tonight. Probably like 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's like 4 now. I don't know where that guy went. Hey, that person's walking around with, you know, when they have a hard hat and they might work on the kill floor, right? Or somewhere where the turkeys are going through. If the turkeys are going through, like they hang them up on something and they're going like on a belt, they probably have to wear hard hats in that room. Those rooms, I would assume. I don't know where the security guard went. What's up, Sloth? I see some lights. Oh, he went back up the steps there, it looks like. Yeah. He's just up there watching me. Doesn't smell as bad as it did earlier. Thanks for the reactions. Wasn't sure how lit up it was going to be here, so I actually bought a vest. If it was really dark, I was going to just have this vest on just in case, so the trucks could see me better when they do come through. But it's actually lit up pretty decently here. So they can see me pretty well. It's weird that guy's watching me, because he's not a security guard. I guess that security guard doesn't really do much. Smelly Sloth. I don't know if I recognize your name or not. Somebody is live on Instagram. Let's go back in and watch the other channels, see what's going on. now my data slowed down. It just wants to load. Cool, thanks for being here. I do mainly live streams. So if you want to know when I'm going live, hit the notification bell and make sure it's set to all notifications. That way you know when I go live. But I was like putting chapters in my live streams afterwards. But I would go through the whole live stream and put chapters in for like each interview, and then they wouldn't work sometimes. So I was like wasting all that time trying to put the chapters in. And then it was like 50-50 whether it would work or not. So I kind of stopped doing it. Then I can actually post one. Yeah, I try to do street outreach 2 times a week. But I've been taking an adult training class. So I haven't been doing as many hangout streams because I've been trying to get through that pretty quickly. But next Wednesday, I'll be back at the cat rescue. I'm going to help them again. And I'm talking to some people at the college out there, so I'm going to do some events at the college. I'm trying to... I guess my hotspot doesn't work after I use most of my data. I have my hotspot name set to stop eating animals. So whenever I'm around and I turn my hotspot on, people can see that. Right now, save my battery. Awesome, thanks for the subscription and the like. Yeah, like I was saying, I wouldn't be upset if I... Feed truck. It's a feed truck. I didn't expect to see a feed truck here. tell because it's got the funnels on the bottom, so it can just drive over top and like let all the stuff out. I see them all the time when I'm in Gettysburg where I do outreach. Definitely didn't expect to see that here. The spookiest thing I've ever seen. Probably last time here, and I could see the turkeys after they hung them up. The turkeys were going through. They didn't look like they were alive either. Which is strange because they just took them off the truck. They took them off the truck and they hang them up. I would assume they go into the next room and get stunned. So I would think that they would be alive, right? They didn't look, none of them are moving. And I got it on my stream last time I was here. Throwing the dead ones by their neck. Pretty shitty. I went to a pasture-raised chicken farm before I was vegan. This was like a little bit before I was vegan. I didn't want to get free-range chickens or cage-free chickens or whatever. I wanted to get the pasture-raised chickens, and I wanted to actually like go meet the chickens. So I went to a local pasture-raised chicken farm, and I met the farmer, I met the lady, and I met the chickens. I went out and I saw the chickens and I met them. She showed me, like, you know, they're in this little, like, tent. She moves it every day, moves it down a little bit so they have fresh grass and fresh, you know, bugs or whatever. I was like, oh, that's cool. You know, they look really happy. Happy chickens. Well, she took me into the bottom of the barn where she kills them, processes them. And she showed me this metal cone. And she's like, yeah, I grab them by their feet and I stick them in head first, and their head comes out of the bottom of the cone. It just had a little hole in the bottom. She's like, when you stick them in there, they can't get out. And then she cuts their heads off. And I could see, I'm looking at the cone, and I'm looking at the drain in the floor, and it smelled horrible. It smelled like this place, but like not as bad. But you could just smell like the death in there. And she opened the freezer, and she had all the frozen chickens in there. That was crazy. Like, I bought a chicken from her. And that was the last chicken that I ever got. I just always imagine her sticking a chicken in there and cutting its head off. Like, kind of haunts me. Like I said earlier, I used to have pet chickens and a pet turkey. The chickens like kind of did their own thing. I didn't really hang out with the chickens, but the turkey would follow me around everywhere. The turkey was so cool. She got really big, and I would just carry her around. And she would, like, you know, I'd be like standing outside with my friends, talking to my friends, and the turkey would just come over and stand right next to us, like in a circle with us. It was so cool. I like their dinosaur feet, I used to call them. She had really cool feet. And a raccoon got her one night. A raccoon broke into the barn, killed the chickens, and killed the turkey. And it actually took the turkey's head. So I woke up one morning and went out onto my front porch, and I saw the turkey in the field, in like my yard. And I was heartbroken. I ran down there, and I got down there, and the turkey Gobbles didn't have a head anymore. The raccoon took Gobbles' head. And I was really upset. Thanks for being here, Erwin. My battery's dying in my microphone. If my microphone dies, let me know. I have another one. I can switch it out. But I was out there taking the chickens and the turkeys' lives. And their heads. Took their heads to eat their brains. Didn't eat the rest of the turkey. Or the chickens. It just like took all their heads off. Another morning, and I saw the raccoon in my driveway, and I grabbed my gun, and then I killed the raccoon. That's the only animal that I've ever killed. I used to do dumb things like go fishing, catch fish. I would release them. I wouldn't like catch fish to eat them, but now I look back and like that was so stupid. I never liked doing that, but I like did it every once in a while. Like with some friends or whatever. Makes no sense now when I think about it. Yeah, I know. All the rest of the chickens and the turkey. I was really upset about it. And then, yeah, I took it out on the raccoon when I saw him come back a third time. grabbed it and then took it somewhere else. But I didn't want it to take any other animals, because we would always have different animals. I had a whole bunch of different birds. Care of them. Like even the chickens, they were just pets. We didn't like get them for eggs or anything. Like they were my friends. This stupid raccoon killed my friends, you know what I mean? And I was just like I wouldn't go out and hunt raccoons, but I hated that one raccoon, you know? But I still killed it. Guy like playing a game on his phone or something. I just heard him like yell. He was like, "Oh." He's not even watching me anymore. Alright, let's walk around again. Show you. Looks like maybe there's some other people here. Show you what I'm doing here. Well, first, these are some of the trailers that they bring the turkeys in. They cram them in these little cages. They come in those trucks and then they leave in those refrigerated trucks down there. So this is the gate they go in, and then they go into that garage door right there. If you go towards the beginning of the stream, you'll be able to see inside there. They closed it. Because I was able to come over here and I was still getting the video in there. So eventually they closed it, but I got a couple of good shots of the inside. You could see where they hang the turkeys up and stuff like that. And this guy's been watching me. Hey, Lauren. So they take them in here, and then they go through the building, and they come out down here. Got all these trucks over there. It's just lined with trucks. I was there one time and one of these dumpsters was just covered in vultures. So there must have been a dead animal, and I don't know if it's a dead turkey or what. But that's the security station. This is the office. It's all like office parking here. Like a break area outside. He came down, he's watching me from behind me. I just don't want anybody to mess with my stuff. But this is where they come out. They got a couple of trucks there. They're loading them up. I can hear a forklift going in and out. Here comes a worker. watching something on his phone. So here comes this guy. He came off the roof now. Came down here. Oh my god, the smell. Ugh. It's so bad. Yeah. This crazy shit's gotta end soon. Ugh. It smells so bad. Gives me a headache. Whew. I don't know how these people get used to this. Last time I was here, I talked to some of the workers when they left, and that's what they said. She said she gets used to it. She said, what? Blows my mind. There's some workers. That truck's passed me like 4 times. Doesn't smell as bad over here. What time is it though? 4:15. I would expect trucks to show up soon, because I would think that the trucks come before first shift and they get things ready for first shift to just come in and do what they do. Trying to shut the gate more. It's funny how the gate works here. It's got like a couple feet in between them. Like they don't line up with each other at all. Maybe he's trying to get them lined up more or something. I don't know what he's doing. It's funny watching him mess with the gate every time I come here. Like the last time I was here, it looked like they haven't closed it in a long time, because they had to move a whole bunch of shit out of the way just to close the gate. And then the gate over here, there's 3 gates. This one I'm pretty sure is broken because it's all busted up, and I've never seen it closed. And then the one down there where the loading dock is, they tried to close that last time I was here too, I guess so I couldn't like walk in. And as they were closing it, one of the workers walked through it and it stopped, and then it wouldn't go again. So like it was like busted. And now this, they don't connect, so he's like trying to bend it forward so it closes, but it's not working. Like he's pushing on that thing as hard as he can, and he can't get it to reach the other one. Look at that, that's so funny. You know, push it and it's beating him. He can't get it. Finally. So now if this person works here, they can't walk in this way. They have to go the other way. Plus I can see right through the gate anyway. They don't realize that I can just see right through it. But I want them to close the gate, because now if a truck comes, the truck's gonna have to stop here. If they left it open, the truck would be able to just drive in. So, it kind of shows how dumb they are. The person's up top there at the top of the steps now. It's a different person, so he's hard to see. I guess he's just gonna go up there and watch me. I just saw the security guard out there for a second, but I guess she went back into her spot. This place is like all so old and like ran down, like the paint is peeling off the side of the building. The green painted on the top of this is all faded off. Like if you look over here, that's all paint's coming off of that building. All the gates are messed up. It's kind of funny. But it's like a prison, you know? I'm standing by our fence. See the barbed wire at the top? It's kind of hard to see because it's dark. Those are all the trailers. We got more trailers over here. Yeah, they want to close the other gate, but are they? I wonder if they're going to come over here and try to close this one if I go stand over by this one. This one's always open. And the one side's all busted up. It's all bent. And that door's always open. I mean, technically, I could just, like, walk right in. But that trailer looks new. This looks kind of new. Whatever this is. It's round. It has a ton of rivets. I don't know if they're rivets, bolts. But it looks so creepy here at night. See, they got all these trucks lined up here. The death trailers. It's one of the last things that the turkeys see. Being stuffed inside there. If you like animals, you can't pay for things like this. If you think animals should be treated fairly, you would never put them in a place like this. You can't respect animals. And then put them through this kind of place. And they're back up on the roof again. I'm pretty sure he just said F you. He's really triggered by me just standing here with my phone. I talked to him earlier when he was out here. He came down. He walked out here when he first saw me here. What did he say? He was like, "Are you okay? You need something?" I asked him if he liked working here. He said, "Yeah." I said, "What do you do?" He said, "Whatever I want to do." And then he's just been standing up there staring at me 2 hours. I would expect the trucks to come sometime soon. They want to be ready for the next shift. I'm gonna switch my microphone. I don't think I need to charge my phone. Give me a second. I hear the refrigerated trucks. They're parked across the street over there. They keep like kicking on. Probably have some dead animals in there. So thanks for being here. If you're new here, I can walk around and show you a little bit. Looks like some more people just jumped in. Let me know in the comments if you want me to walk around, show you. I haven't seen any trucks come though, so it's a good thing. You guys can hear me good. I got my other audio hooked up now. Should be able to hear me fine. This part of the fence is all broken. The barbed wire is all down. This green curtain that they have is like all folded up on it. Here comes some cars. What's going on in other people's streams? Hopefully everybody's safe. Nothing crazy's going on. Last live stream I was watching Kane, and one of the guys came out and like almost attacked him. It was really scary. He like kept charging him, and Kane was just backing up and backing up. And the guy was like on the street, still going after him. I wouldn't back up. Pennsylvania is a stand your ground state. I don't have to back up. I don't know what it's like in other places. In Maryland, not too far from here, you have to back up. If there's a threat coming at you and you have a way to escape, you have to escape. But in Pennsylvania, you don't. You can stand your ground. But I'm not here to start anything. Clouds are gone now. I can see some of the stars. There's the security guard down there. You can see her right in the middle. Why is she standing in the middle of the road? Security guard standing in the middle of the road in the middle of the night. I'm not even doing that. Now she walked over to the side. They thought I was just gonna leave right away too. As soon as I got here and they saw I was here, I like walked over like this way and I could hear them talking. They were like, is he leaving? Is he gone? Kind of funny. Like, no, I've been here for a couple hours now. And I'm still not leaving anytime soon. Probably stay for like another hour and a half. Yeah. So if you just got here, let me know and I can show you around a little bit. But let me know what's going on in the other people's streams. And you can hear me, right? Nobody answered if my mic's working good. It should be. My audio should be okay. These feathers. It's so sad. We used to have feathers from all, like the peacocks when their feathers would fall out, we would like collect them. Hey, Bill. All right, yeah, I'll show you around a little. Let's go this way first. So I'm at Plainville Farms in Pennsylvania. If you click on the pinned comment, you can see the investigation that was here. The investigation was a few years ago, but they just charged them all or whatever, like last year or something like that, I think. But these are the trailers that they bring the turkeys in. It's a turkey slaughterhouse. So they pack them all up in there. They got all these trailers here. The death trailers. And there's more over here. They got like fans that'll blow on them. And then there's more behind those trees. See, there's a couple more there. That door's always open. They closed the other one? No, that other door's open too. They got some cameras here. Did they come down off the top? There's two guys up there that were watching me. The one guy's still sitting there on the steps. I don't know where the other guy went. Probably came down to try to find me. But then on the other side there's the refrigerated trucks. It looks like they might have two of them running. Two of them have green dots, and the other one's got a red light, green light. This is where they bring the turkeys in, the trucks. They bring them in here, and then they go into that garage door under that big fan. So I haven't seen them bring any in yet. It's like a black garage door there. And then they have a loading dock down there. Yeah, from my estimates, they kill about 8,000 turkeys a day. But they do, I'm sure they do a lot more around Christmas. And then throughout the rest of the year, it's probably not as much. But look at all the trucks. So those are the refrigerated trucks, and then they have all these trucks lined up all the way around. They really didn't like that I was here today. I've been here, this is my third time I've been here. And the other two times I was here, they didn't really care. The security guard came out. That's the security station right there. The last couple times I was here, the security guard just followed me around. The security guard actually stood out here, like right here in front of the gate. This time, it's like a worker that's been watching me. The security guard was here when I got here. Like, they were all freaking out that I was here. They were like, "You can't record me. You didn't ask me to be recorded." Saying really stupid things. I'm standing on a public street, so I don't have to ask them to record them. I can do whatever I want out here. Where'd the guy go? He moved? Did he go onto the roof? The guy that's up there now is hard to see because he's wearing black. But I think that's him on the roof. Because he was sitting on the steps. That's a person, right? Yeah. But earlier they were trying to close this gate, and this side of the gate is like bent, was like bent out. So he was pushing it to try to connect it to the other one. He was pushing it with like all his might, and he couldn't get it. He was fighting it. It was kind of funny. But yeah, it's a pretty big slaughter. I have trouble here. There it goes. Yeah, it's a pretty big slaughterhouse. I'm just waiting for some trucks to show up. I was here, last time I was here for quite a while. And I didn't see any trucks come. So I was kind of felt good about it because no turkeys were being killed. But it seemed like I saw like 5 refrigerated trucks leave. I didn't see any turkeys go in. So it made me think that maybe they brought the turkeys in before I got here last time. So that's why I'm here now. Because I figured if I was too late last time, then they should be coming in this window. But I've already been here for 4 hours and I haven't seen any. I'm going to stay for like another hour. It smells really bad again. So I was looking that up actually today before I came here, trying to find some of the turkey farms that are around here. There's a turkey farm in Lancaster. It's about 45 minutes away. It's the oldest turkey farm in America. It's family owned, but it's a huge like factory farm, and they have all different types of animals too. They have like 4 or 5 different like farms in the family. Oh man, it smells so bad. But I actually made a post earlier with some pictures off their website, and they got pictures of their kids holding the little baby turkeys, and then they have another picture of the kids holding a box that you know just has a dead turkey in it, and they're all smiling, happy. Like, look, we killed these animals that we raised. Like, how crazy is that? But I do street outreach in the next town over, and I see the feathers. Like, there's feathers all over the ground from the turkeys. And when I go to that town to do outreach, I see the feathers around. I actually talked to a lady. I did an interview with a lady one time, and she had a bunch of them in her purse. She showed them to me. She was like, look, I've been finding these feathers everywhere. Aren't they cool? And I said, I used to think the same thing, and then I realized all those feathers are coming from turkeys that are going to the slaughterhouse. I said, all those turkeys are dead now. She was like, what? Yeah. Once you realize what's going on, it's just like feathers everywhere. This is somebody's house, like right there. That's somebody's property. Feathers over the yard. Down there where they come from most of the time, it's houses like that line the streets. Every single house has feathers in their yard. It's really crazy. That guy looked like he was about to turn over towards me or something. He was thinking about it. That was a little weird. What's up, Ghost? Yeah. Somebody said that they had another plant in New York and they shut it down. Hopefully they shut this one down too. It had to cost them a lot of money with that investigation, I would think. Like if they charged like a dozen people with like 150 charges, wouldn't you think that they would fine the business like a certain amount of money or something like that? I'm pretty sure one of the people that was charged was a supervisor too. They were all abusing the turkeys. They were like throwing them by their necks and kicking them around and doing a bunch of other stuff too. So it makes sense that they are a little bit weirded out by me being here. Cracker Barrel? And the girl that went missing? No. I didn't see that. There's a Cracker Barrel not too far from here. Yeah, I'll be happy if I don't see any turkeys today. But I will be a little confused. So I've been here 3 times, and the only time I saw turkeys was the first time I came here. And I got here and I walked up to this gate, and the truck was inside that garage door that I was showing under the fan. But the truck was empty. But they had a forklift with a small bin. It was probably like 4 feet wide, 3 feet, like 3 feet long and 3 feet deep. There's a truck coming, but it looks like a refrigerated truck, not one of the trailers. And they were throwing dead turkeys from the transport into the, like, I guess it was just like a trash bin. Oh, it's a little truck. Just gonna load up some dead bodies into there. So they must have been working through 3rd shift. I don't know. But yeah, as soon as I got here, the first time I got here, I saw them throwing the dead turkeys into the bin by their necks, grabbing it by their wing. No, there's no other entrance. It's the only way they can get to that room is from this gate or that gate. And then down there where that other truck just backed into, that's the loading dock where they come out. I thought that last time I was here, when I didn't see any for so long, I thought the same thing. I was like, I wonder if they can bring them in from the other side. but they can't. It doesn't cut through. It's just like a U. So they can go in here. They could go in there, but if they did go in that way, I don't know if it would matter which direction they're in if they pull into the building, but it would be hard for them to go in that way and then turn around and go in the way they normally go. But I guess it probably wouldn't matter. They could probably come in the back garage door, but they would have to go in through that gate. But I heard a rumor that they were going to expand and build another building. I don't know if that was just a rumor or if that's actually something that might happen. But it doesn't seem like they make much money. The New York planted ready-to-eat turkey products for Wegmans. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, once my turkey died, I never really ate turkey after that. When I was a younger kid, I used to like turkey. That was like what I would eat. Then I had the pet turkey, and then I didn't ever like to eat turkey again. But I never made the connection with the other animals. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I see trucks that go out, but I don't see trucks that go in. I don't know. Definitely a little confused. It's about 5 o'clock now. So if they start first shift at 7, they should bring the turkeys in. I was thinking like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. That way they have a small third shift, which it looks like they do. I mean, there's cars. There's a couple cars here. There's a car there. There's more cars down in the main parking lot. I would think that they would be getting things ready for first shift so they can have more people come in and do whatever they do, package them up or whatever. Yeah. Great wolf. Yeah, I wish people would stop eating turkeys and all animals, but you need to come up with some better arguments. I have a job. Why aren't you vegan, Grey Wolf? You like animals. Or do you hate animals? You pay for animals to be killed for you? I don't think you can like animals or respect animals if you pay for them to be killed. Yeah. Yeah, there's a handful of pretty big turkey farms around here. And then there's probably more past that. Like there's a handful of them that are pretty close to here. It sticks. You like beef? You don't like animals though? Your name is Wolf. You have a picture of an animal. You think you're a predator? Top of the food chain? Keep yelling. I'm getting tired. I haven't had a burger in a while. Do you like the Beyond Burgers or the Impossible Burgers? I think I might like the Impossible Burgers better, but I don't know. This lady, look, she wants to get in the gate, but it's closed. She's gonna open it, and they're gonna be pissed because it took them forever to close it. Oh no, look, now she's going the other way. She tried to get in and realized that she can't. Now she got to go all the way around. It's funny. Yeah, a lot of beef slaughters out there. That's sad. Yeah, good. This place looks like a dump too, so hopefully all their machines break and then they can't kill any more animals. And hopefully they don't have enough money to fix them. But that lady just come in and trying to get in this way shows how much they don't really care about security most of the time. And this guy down here, this other truck that backed in, is blocking the gate. So they couldn't close that gate if they wanted to, because the truck's sticking out. Oh, there's another truck in there. That's a canteen truck. Oh, that guy's just going in to fill up the vending machines. That's what they do. That other little truck's going in there. It looked like maybe to pick some stuff up. Yeah, Bill sounds like he's vegan. Or maybe he's figuring it out. It was funny watching her yank on that gate. I was ready for it to like fly open, because it was not easy for them to lock that. Where'd the guy go that was watching me? He was standing up there. It's hard to see because he's wearing all black. Is he recording me? I don't mind wasting their time. Yeah, I'll show you the trailers down here. Yeah, I tried one of the chunk steaks. Have you guys had one of the chunk steaks? Or the meaty steaks? They're kind of similar. The meaty steaks were like kind of mushy. He's been watching me. There was a different guy for a long time, and then they switched. Now, actually, it looks like both of them are up there. Maybe it's just the one guy, but he's smoking a vape now too. He's up there smoking his vape, watching me, so they don't have to work. And then there's the security guard down there, standing in the middle of the road again. She just likes to come out and stand in the middle of the road. She saw me and she stands over to the side now. Have you tried one of the chunk ones? Chunk foods? They have like a smoked steak, then they have like a thick one that's supposed to be like a filet mignon, I guess. And then they make like pulled steak. That I think is the closest to like a real steak. But I think it's like wheat gluten and soy like mixed together, and then they like roll it up or something like that. I got it at Giant. I'm gonna try one out. Like, it was kind of hard to eat it though, because it was almost too much like steak. But you definitely tell it's not. I think I would like the pulled steak and like make it with other things, you know, instead of just like eating it by itself. I'm excited for the new Beyond, what is it, Beyond Ground? That's what it's called, Beyond Ground. It's supposed to be like 4 ingredients. Yeah. Yeah, they don't want me to go onto the property, which makes sense. And that's not what I'm here to do. If I was trying to go onto the property, I wouldn't be standing here in front of this bright ass light. Right at the front gate. And if I wanted to go in, I would just walk in the gate right there. I could walk right in that gate, and I could walk right in that door that's open. Every time I've been here, that door's been open and that gate's been open the whole time. And if I did walk in there, I don't think they could do anything but except tell me to leave. And then call the police. But if I just leave, can't really do anything except trespass me. Yeah, right? Yeah, when I first got here, they were all freaking out. There was like a whole handful of people out here. They took there was a guy out here on the forklift, and he was like moving stuff. He was taking stuff down to the dumpster and like throwing trash away. And they came out and talked to him, and then he went back inside. So I think they told him to stop whatever he was doing. Yeah, it's like a female security guard that's like really overweight. And she was all upset. She obviously doesn't know the rules, like the laws. Because she was the one standing behind the gate saying, "I don't give you permission to film me." She's like, if he puts that online, he's not allowed to do that. It's a live stream, so it's already online. And I can. I'm standing on a public road. She doesn't want to be on film, on being recorded, then she can go back inside. But I'm surprised they didn't call the police, because the way they were acting, it seemed like, well, the one time I was here, they said the whole road was their property. They said this whole strip. They said I can't be anywhere on this whole strip. But I didn't leave, and they didn't call the police. And then the security guard was out here standing like right here. And he said I could stand here. I'm in the same spot I was last time. So I guess they called somebody that wasn't the police. They called like the boss or something. And then they told him to just leave me alone, just keep an eye on me, I guess. Last time I was here, there was a guy on the roof. He was working on something though. But I mean, it's a public road because there's cars. I mean, you just saw that car go by. There's cars that go up and down this road all the time. They can't own the street, you know? All my stuff is wet from the fog. Tripod's all wet. I gotta make sure I leave it's around 6 though. Only got like 45 more minutes. I hear somebody. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people outside now. What are they doing? They're coming down this way. Does he have a backpack? Are they leaving? They're gonna realize they can't get out this way. Yeah, they gotta go around. A lot of Hispanic people work here. Sounds like they're speaking Spanish. But I noticed that last time I was here because I saw a shift change, I'm pretty sure. A lot of people get dropped off too. I'm gonna walk down there. See the feather in the road? Another big feather. You can see there's a couple little feathers there. There's a couple little feathers. They're harder to see up by the fence. There's one here. And this is after the heavy rainstorm. There's one there. A couple little ones there. You can see the security guard in her spot. See her. Yeah, I mean, technically, I could have a gun on me right now if I wanted to. I mean, you can. It's legal to open carry. I don't have a conceal permit. So those guys just left. going down to the parking lot. But there's the guy sitting up on the step. I don't think he noticed that I walked away. He's not watching me like he's probably supposed to. But I don't carry a gun because I don't think I need one. Got a couple trucks that are still loading up. I do have pepper spray on me though. I carry that with me like all the time. I wonder what that is. That machine's been there. Every time I've been here, it's in the same spot. Whatever it is. They got these dumpsters. Normally there's vultures everywhere. Look, he's gone. He must have realized that I walked away. Probably like, oh no, where did he go? Wonder if he was up higher on the roof. I don't see him anywhere. There he is. I can zoom in on him more. He's just watching his phone. That garage door under the fan, that's where they take them in. If you just got here, you can go back in the stream and see inside there. See what it looks like. All the paint peeling off the side. Walk down this way a little bit. They came out and moved that camera up so they could see me better. But then I moved over, so now I'm out of their range anyway. They got two doors here that are open. And this gate's always open. All the death trailers. So that guy could walk right in here right now and they wouldn't even notice. They can't even see me anymore. He's behind that building. I'm gonna leave my stuff though. God, it stinks. It smells so bad. There's a security guard. She's like standing in the middle of the road again. I guess maybe she's over to the side a little bit more. Never mind, like she's walking out into the middle. She's funny. I guess she's under the light at least a little bit more than she was last time. Hey, thanks, Brian. Just saw that pop up. Oh, that guy's gone. Ah, there he is. He was walking on the roof more. Try to see if I went around the other side, which is really dumb. If you really wanted to watch me, you should just come out here and stand right here in front of me. Yeah, that helped a lot, Brian, because I couldn't take the bus out here. I was going to ride the bus out here like I normally do. I went to the bus station, and it was pouring down raining, too, and I went to get on the bus. And I was standing there waiting, and another bus comes up, one of the other routes, and she gets up and she looks at me, and she's like, "You're not waiting for the connector bus, are you?" I'm like, "Yeah." She said, "It's not coming." They didn't have a driver, apparently. The driver had to leave at 1 o'clock, so they stopped running the bus. So I wasn't sure how I was going to get out here. I had to get a ride from somebody else, and it cost me a lot more than riding the bus. And he probably would have just given me a ride for free, but I didn't want him to just give me a ride out here for free. Let's see what time it is. Got about 30 more minutes. Take a video with my other phone. I have to post it. Just post the video. Would have been better to get the video when I first got here. I would have been able to get inside. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just clip out shorts like I normally do. I can hear them talking again. Let's see what they're doing. That guy came off the roof. Yeah, I was playing peekaboo with me earlier. That person was working here. That person just pulled into the parking lot down there. Check in with the guard and sign in at the office. That's what the two signs say. What about that one? Must have parking permit. So they let a couple of cars park here too, I guess. So that guy left, and nobody else is watching me now. No, literally nobody's watching me at all. Guess they don't care. Once they kind of figured I'm not going to do anything. Maybe I should just go in this building now. Maybe I'll walk in here, see what's in here, and then leave. Well, I thought that they would come somewhere between 3 and 6 in the morning. And it's 5:30 now. I started the stream a little after 2. I actually got here around 1. So I've been here for over 4.5 hours. And I haven't seen one truck. And the last time I was here, I got here at 8 a.m. and I stayed until 1 p.m. Also did not see any trucks. So if no trucks show up by 6 o'clock, they're not going to be ready for first shift, I wouldn't think, if it starts at 7. Pretty sure I saw people come out. When the last time I was here, I think they came out at 9 o'clock for like a break. So that made me think that first shift starts at 7. Maybe it could start at 6. But I would think that they would have brought some animals here to just have them ready. Maybe they're changing the times. Maybe they're holding the trucks off because I'm here. I don't think that they would do that. But maybe they are. I don't know. I don't know what they would really be trying to hide by pushing a truck off. Isn't that going to cost them a lot of money? You know they care about money. That's all they care about. If I worked here and I only cared about money, I wouldn't care about somebody standing out here. I would just say, bring the trucks as soon as you can. So I don't know. The first time I got here and I actually saw a truck in there with turkeys, the dead turkeys being thrown in. See, more people are showing up now. Maybe they're showing up for a 6 o'clock shift. Got here the first time. They pulled out 3 trailers. So maybe they had 3 trailers come from one farm and they all got here at the same time, and they unloaded all 3 of them and then they moved them all over. Or maybe those 3 were brought throughout the day, different times, and they just left the trailers over there until one of the drivers came and was able to take them all over to the other side. I don't know how they do it. Where did all this smoke come from? It wasn't like this earlier. It's coming out of there. Yeah, I wonder where everybody went. It is really weird. Nobody's watching me anymore. Somebody's leaving. So that person's leaving. The other car was just driving by. I didn't see that many cars in there. I know that car's been here for a couple hours. Damn, I'm getting tired. I took a pretty long nap earlier. I guess, I don't know. I guess it wasn't that long. I think I ate too much food the other day, and it messed up my heart. And I haven't been able to get very good sleep for almost the past week. My heart rate has been elevated while I'm sleeping, and kind of throughout the day. I think I ate too many large meals, like in a row. I need to eat smaller meals for a little while. Earlier, I heard something like in this bush. It scared me. They won't really know when I leave, though. Nobody's out here watching me. And I do leave. They might think that I'm just like walking back and forth again or something. Got about 20 minutes. Let's walk down. Got 20 minutes. Let's walk down to the dock, a little loading dock down there. Get my stuff a little bit ready to go. Oh yeah, I should probably check my battery. Battery's getting lower. Should be alright. Alright. Once I got my truck, I can hold this up really high. I can't tell. Put the shackers there. I hold this up too high, then I can't see it. Let's get a good shot of the security guard again. She hates that. That truck wasn't here earlier. We got somebody from the office here now. Got a very specific license plate, that's fine. Those refrigerator trucks are loud. I wonder if I could walk up to the security window. She would probably like that. So that's the truck that arrived. Can't tell what it says. Doesn't look like it's trying to pick anything up though. It's parked over to the side. What was that? Oh, there she is. Make sure I'm not like saying this guy keeps getting the word. She did not know I was here. Oh my goodness. Bye. That's funny. And she shut the door. Oh my goodness. That's going to be a good short. Her just coming out and seeing me. She's like, oh. Going back inside. Is that just tracks in the parking lot? I mean, in the loading dock area. The employees walk right by there. security guard just came out. He's standing right here. But nobody picks up the trash. That's alright. That's the scale. Last time I was here, they were coming out. They were coming out of here after they load them up, and they were going over there. I guess getting weighed. Actually, the last time I was here, I saw a truck come out from where I was standing at that just had a lot of like body parts in it. More people are arriving, and what is it? It had like a scoop on the back of it or something. It was really weird. And I saw that come over here and get weighed. The truck coming. So it might be coming down here though. Or going fast. Don't know where he's going, but not here. There's a sign there. Never noticed that before. Thing. Human resources, that's what it says. Read that for a second. So I'll get a shot of the parking lot here. This is where first shift, this is full of cars. So they definitely have a light third shift. This guy works here. He went into the security room, it looked like. There are a couple more cars here than I thought. This is like their break area. People come out and sit on these picnic tables for break. And that person's going in. This is security guard again. Oh, look, she saw me and she turned around again. She's hiding. Man, she needs to be fired. She's horrible at her job. That guy just came back out. There's a different guy going in the building, I guess. Man, if I employed her and I saw this video, she'd be fired on the spot. What a shitty security guard. She literally hides. Wow. Can't believe that. This place is so loud too. I can hear him loading the truck up. Oh look, she came outside. Let's walk back around this way. I was gonna walk out this way, but I don't think I am now. I'll walk back around. Let's see if we can get up to her again. Look now, she's running inside. Hey, get back here. She's not scared anymore? There comes the other guy that was watching me earlier. He's all happy. He's been in there working. Looks like. Must be like a maintenance man or something. He put his glasses on, that's funny. I probably should take my vest out if I'm standing here kind of on the road. Alright, so fuck this. Walk back around. I'll walk around to the other side and I'll show you guys like the office, the other offices on the other side. There's like a couple of houses that I think they just turned into like offices. And there's a street on the other side of this slaughterhouse that just it's got a bunch of houses on both sides of the street, and you can go way down on the street and turn around and look at the slaughterhouse, and they have a giant, it's painted on the building, it says Plainville Farms. It's huge, and you can see it like halfway down the block. Like everyone that lives on that street, you just look out your window of your house down the street and you see the slaughterhouse and you see their big logo. It's like crazy. So yeah, let's go check that out. I don't even think they're watching me anymore. Man, they just keep these doors open though. This gate, those doors, always open. And they don't even care to watch me when I'm over here. It's just kind of crazy. They watch me the whole time when I stand over there. So I could just walk in right here if I wanted to. What was that? Is that like a uniform truck? I don't know. Another truck just pulled into the loading area. But I'm gonna walk down this street. Pick my tripod up all morning. They're so creepy looking in the dark. It's kind of hard to see them. So I get down here a little bit, you can see them a little better. light shining from different ways. Couple of trucks, 3 of them, or 3 trucks sitting here, all these trailers. The death trailers. So they got this house right here. That's the back end of the other, of like where they unload the turkeys from. It'll come out right there. Like from the side. Comes out this way. But see, it doesn't connect because there's a fence here. Like, there's a fence that goes across. So it just goes in a U. But they got this house here. And then there's another house right here. They're just like offices or something. Like a staircase going up into the second. That door's open too, isn't it? I could go up that staircase. Is that open? There's probably a door at the top of the staircase that's locked. Oh, that's inside the fence. But look, you can see in the room. That room. I don't know exactly what's in there. That's not the room they'd bring the turkeys in, though. It's a different room. But yeah, I was here for over 5 hours again, and I again didn't see a truck. Yeah, there's a door right there. Oh, now my phone's gonna die. I gotta switch my microphone. So audio should still be okay, since I'm right up against my phone. I gotta plug my battery in. Okay. Don't die. This is the front office from the other side. Plainville, and then here's the giant logo I was talking about. So this street, like this is somebody's house right here. And then that's the Slaughterhouse. That's literally, you throw a rock at it. But this street, I just heard a rooster. But there's houses that line this whole street. And then if I turn around, you just see their big ass logo. I'll walk halfway down the street and then still turn around and see the logo. Just like shadows the whole street. There, just trying to flip it. Oh, you can't see it though. Yeah, pretty crazy. It's huge. All right, well, I saw a cat here earlier. I did walk around here earlier. All right, well, that's it, I guess. Thanks for being here, everyone. It was an okay stream, I guess. Didn't see any turkeys, didn't get any trucks. Smelled horrible. Sounded like they were packing some trucks up. So, I don't know. Until next time, I'll be back again. I'm not going to stop. But it makes me feel good when they're not bringing in any turkeys like that. I was here for 5 hours, didn't see one truck. They can't be making any money. You know, unless they just have random times where they have a whole bunch of trucks at once, and then they just don't have any trucks for whatever reason. I wonder if I can get a shot of some of the stars. That, I think, is a planet, the only thing that you can see. Yeah, I can't see any of the stars. I can only see that one planet, I think. It's way brighter than everything else. But yeah, I'll probably try to come back maybe before the next project live stream. Maybe I'll do one in the middle. I'll come back out like in a couple of weeks. And I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I just come out during the night again like this, or should I come out during the day? I can come out at like 8 a.m. and stay until... I could actually stay later if I could come out at like 8 or 10 a.m. and then stay until like 4 p.m. Then it would get me a little bit more in the afternoon. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I hope the bus comes this morning, because I was planning on taking the bus home. But if they still don't have a driver, it's going to take me longer to get home than I would like. And I got something I got to do. So I kind of need the bus to be here. But yeah, maybe next time I'll come like in the middle of the day. Try to stay into the afternoon a little bit. See what that does. That way it won't mess up my sleep schedule. But you guys are awesome. Thanks for being here. Check out some of the other streams. Earlier in the live, I went through the list. I read off a lot of the people. So if you don't follow them, check them out. Some of them are just getting their channel started. And if you guys want to do this, let me know. I'll share your channel around, get you the 50 subscribers you need, and just go out to a place that you know is near you and try to speak up for the animals. Since I do a lot of live streams, I said this earlier, if you want to know when I start my live streams, hit the notification or hit the subscribe button again and put the notifications to all notifications, so that way you know when I start my streams. I do street outreach 2 times a week. going to a cat rescue on Wednesday. I'm gonna try to do more regularly. Come here. I want to come here once or twice a month and keep putting pressure on them. I think that was one of the truck drivers. Last time I was here, one of the truck drivers was actually really nice to me. He was like waving at me and stuff. He was like going really far around me. Not like I've seen in like Mel and Steve's stream where the truck drivers try to get like super close to him. Like, fuck those guys. But I'm like Chip sometimes too. It takes me forever to say goodbye. Definitely check out Chip's channel. He does street outreach. He's like the master. That Chip guy, that's his channel. Yeah. So, I'll see you guys. Thanks again. Check out Mel and Steve. It's Mel and Steve. Go to their channel and you can see all the other channels. Oh, here comes some sirens. I'll get this real quick. Dogs in there. That's what my house sounds like when an ambulance goes by. I have an Alaskan Malamute, and every time a siren goes by, he does that. He howls at them. Oh, it's funny. But yeah, peace. I'll see you guys in the next one.